Good morning. This is Nita. And Kitty Blaze is over there in the scrub talking to me. Meow, what's the matter, Kitty? And the chickens are coming to see if I'm going to give them tomatoes. Because I'm in Garden 3. Which is awesome. And yes, there are some tomatoes back here to be picked. And I got to check on the watermelons. And yeah, that's a green bean. That's ready to be picked. Yummy. So anyway, let me get to harvesting. Meow, what's the matter, Kitty? Meow. What's the matter, Kitty? Meow, what's the matter, Kitty? Meow. Anyway, I'm gonna get busy, and we'll talk to you later. My large watermelon, the one right there, his curlicue started to go brown. What that means is he's ready. It's the easiest way to tell if a watermelon is done. He's the only one that started to go brown. But just again for teaching, baby watermelon. Hey, zoom out so you can see baby watermelon. See his curlicue right here? Still very green. He's not ready to be picked. It's the easiest way to say it. That's got to go brown. It has to be dead. And my big one right there, it has started that browning process. So we're talking a day or two, he will be ready. None of the others are. They're still all very green, including this one. So, get a watermelon. Kind of awesome. All right, I'm not doing elderberries today. I don't have the time for that. You know, for me, timing is everything. Have to manage what I can do and what I can't do. But there's green beans and my purple hull green beans and tomatoes and peppers, and I've even picked a couple of my my big kahunas. See how fat that green bean is? But that was the last of my seeds for the big kahunas that I planted, and I don't know what happened, but I didn't seed save, at least not enough, so I will not be eating the ones that were just in my hand. I'm trying to get them back in my pocket. Edible ones are in here. These are Blue Lake and Purple Hull green beans. I'll be eating those. I've got plenty of seeds, and I won't be seed saving off the purple ones. They were a cute thing. Purple's my daughter's favorite color. You know, but they're a small bean. They're a lot of effort. You know, if you look at the size of them, even to the Blue Lake, it's a small bean compared to the Blue Lake, and the Blue Lake is a comparable size to my big kahuna. So, you know, I'll just eat all the purple ones this year. I'm not going to seed save. Again, bang for the buck. I get twice the green bean. It's the one I'm growing. All right, having said that, I have other stuff to do, so I'll talk to you in a few. Isn't that cute? I got my first okra. Green beans, again, these are Blue Lake, nice size. Tomatoes, there's cherries and chocolate cherries and yellow pears and, you know, several stuff in here. I also, when they blush, because we're so towards the end of the season, when they blush, they start to turn color. They get harvested and they will ripen in here on the kitchen, so they don't get eaten. Jalapeno peppers, no heat, lots of flavor, and the purple hull. Yay! So, they've already been cleaned, they get to dry, and I have other work to do. So I will talk to you later. Yeah, so the rest of my day will be spent finishing this trail. Now again, I did a bunch when I had the DR trimmer up here. And I went so far in, you can look back to the other video, but I didn't go up the hill to where the tree is down, and that's what we're going to do today. We're also going to see if I can, there's a little bit of a dip here, it's not a problem. There's a little bit of a dip there, I don't think it'll be a problem, but I've got some rut and stuff back here that I want to see if I can level out just a little, because it would be awesome if I could take the gorilla cart all the way back there, and that would be less walking space that I have to do per log. You know, use more of the equipment, less of the body type thing. But we'll see. Again, that's part of what we're working on today, is to see where I can do what and how to make this work. All right, Pat and I, talk to you in a little while. Isn't that a pretty clear patch? I'm not done, but you can see where I've started to clear the trail. Had to run back and get my water. I didn't bring it up here with me. Made it to roughly where the first branches are. You know, large branches that came off the larger tree back there. You can see I still got plenty to clear. You know, scrub-wise, especially like right over here. I'm not going to go too much farther than the trees there in the middle because you get to the part of the tree where it's too big for me to do anything with. So I'm going to continue to clear around these logs because I should be able to do something with these. And then I'll work around to that side. And the goal right now is before lunch, and I should make it really easy, get a left and a right around this tree. And then I can come back after lunch and probably start cutting. It says I'm not going to have any rain today. You know, and the high's only going to be 77, so it's just cut, and clean, or clean, and cut, however you want to talk about it. So let me get busy. Talk to you in a few. Some clear trail. So that was our stopping point last video. 2 logs. And I've not gone all the way. I'll go that way as I clear the logs, but I've cleared all the way up to the tree on this side, or the down tree on this side. And it's lunchtime. Now it's only like 11 o'clock-ish, so it'll be an early lunch, but that's okay, because I'm at the tree. Go have a lunch, use the restroom, whatever, and I'm gonna leave my tools here. But when I come back, I'll bring my chainsaw back with me. And do what I need to do. It's the underside of a bunch of turkey tail mushrooms. Aren't those awesome? Let me set my gloves down for a second here. There you go, there's the upper side of them. Lots of turkey tails. Alright, talk to you in a few. Supervisor saying it's 2:30. We should go ahead and clean up, put tools and stuff away, call it a day. I happen to agree with her. I'm a little hot. Having said that, there's the tree. All the logs that are on this side have been cleared. I've got this great stack here. It's not just those 2 logs, but got a great large stack of good sized pieces of wood, and then I have a smaller stack of kindling stuff. They'll go to the kindling rack because it's not full. It will be by the time we're done. Yeah, I've walked up past the tree. So again, all that's clear. I could just barely get to the tree-ish. Last time I was here, I've got all that branch cleared. And that branch was holding that branch down. So I got those undone. Now this branch, I don't have a wood splitter. So there's no reason for me to get these 2 last pieces of wood, because this branch isn't on the ground until it actually hits the main portion of the trunk. That end is holding all the pressure. So it's not necessary for me to do it. If I had a splitter, we'd be taking it all the way back. I don't have a splitter, so we're not going that far. What does that leave me with? Well, I'll still got this branch. And then, sorry, I have to get up so I can see the camera. That arch is a different tree that when this tree fell, it took it down, but it's not dead. But then if you get past right about there, that branch that runs right there is part of the tree that's down. I have to be careful as I clean this branch up and this stuff up so I can walk. I've been making sure I take all the spikes from this cedar that's been here for a while off. That way, for should some reason I fall, I don't impale myself. So I've been, you know, if you look down that way, there's no spikes. If you look up this way, there are awesome spikes. That's just spikes I've not gotten to yet. So, but both batteries are dead. And that means that I've done lots of wood. You know, and again, it's not just cutting the firewood, it's cutting like the cedar and the brambles and stuff to get back in here to get to the firewood. So, it's a nice size stack. You know? And I'm gonna do like I did the other tree on the steep hill, even though this is not as steep. I'm just gonna cut all the wood, and when I get it all stacked and piled there, I'm probably gonna another stack between this branch and stack it there. Once it's all cut, then I'll move it down the hill. You know? That way I can cut like I did today, just cut me lots and lots of holes. You know, dig my way back in here. And I'm in the shadow of the tree. That way you can see. I barely got to the tree last time because the logs were there. You know, I cleared a lot of space. All right, having said that, like I said, I got tools to put away. Pen is done, I'm done. And we'll talk to you later. What you got, Panda? You got chiggers?